Welcome to Disembodied Screams. Spoilers, possibly, maybe. Proceed with caution. With all that said, let's get started with one word: solid. That's the word that kept coming to my mind while watching this sequel to I Know What You Did Last Summer. And I realized while watching it that I haven't seen it nearly enough throughout the years. I don't know why. I saw this one in the theater, and I should have seen it more. It is a solid movie from start to finish. Gore is 90s horror movie gore, post-scream kind of gore. Just enough splatter to let you know somebody died, but not enough to desensitize you. Which may not be a bad thing for some people, which may not be a bad thing for movies in general. Maybe sometimes movies do go a little too far. You get the point. You know that person is dead. Time to move on to the next victim. But even with the minimal gore, there are still some solid kills throughout the movie. Jack Black, his character had one of the toughest to watch because he seemed like a nice enough guy. A bit annoying, but he just liked his weed and just wanted to share it with others. So nothing wrong with that. His death was tough. Jack really sold it. Of all the deaths in this movie, Jack really, really sold it. I mean, his acting really was top notch in that scene. I really felt bad when he went down. Fisherman looked great. Again, I always like to look at this serial killer with the slicker, the hat, the hook, the thing covering his or her face. It's a good costume to keep the villain disguised and to keep you guessing. Maybe not a good costume when it's summertime in Southport. But it really is a great costume. Very iconic look. Story, script, directing, good too. No complaints. I like what they did with this story. Put them on that island during a storm. Works well for a slasher movie. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. And I like the twist at the end with the father and son doing the killing. Made a lot of sense. You know, this was post-Scream. So this movie's series has always rode in Scream's coattails, so to speak. Rode in their wake. So why not throw two killers in? You know, let's try the Scream thing. Why not? It worked extremely well for Scream, and I think it worked extremely well here too. Score is what you expect from a movie like this. Good enough. Plenty of late 90s sounding music sprinkled throughout. And finally, last thing, acting. Honestly, better than a movie like this needs to be. Jennifer Love Hewitt, solid in her role as the question mark final girl. I'm not sure if she is the final girl because there are some people left at the end of this one. Great screaming from her once again. She's up there with Mark Patton from A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2 for Best Horror Screamers. Brandy was good in her role, and so was Freddie Prinze. Junior, who played kind of a badass in this one, which I liked a lot. Hate what they turned his character into the new one. That's really bad, but he was a badass in this one, and I liked him here. No complaints there. All in all, glad I dove back into this sequel, and it's one I will revisit from time to time. And I kind of hate I haven't seen it more. It's solid. It really is solid through and through. And that's it. What are your thoughts about I Still Know What You Did Last Summer? Did you enjoy it or not? Let me know all that in the comments below. And once again, pick up that hook and slash that like button until it bleeds. Let YouTube know this guy's doing a real good thing. And if you give this video 100 likes, I put this challenge out before, and it's going to be out a few more times. I will cover I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer. The only way that heap of garbage is going to get covered on this channel is if I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, I Know What You Did Last Summer, the remake or requel or whatever that one is, to get the 100 likes. I think there's a Freddy one out there I'm throwing out too to get, because I don't want to cover Nightmare on Elm Street 5 or 6 either. So I got 100 likes on one of those videos as well. So, but if you get 100 likes to this one, I will cover that movie. I promise you that. All right, that's it. Take care. Have a good one. And if you get a phone call, be careful with those free trips.